Why Genos' hypothesis still holds weight even after it's being presented as a hypothesis. All the events he witnessed personally through his core. Many invalidate Genos' hypothesis, arguing that the very word hypothesis made it unreliable, which is completely shallow, ignoring vast narrative context. The fact later Murata himself validated it through illustrations, disproving the idea that it was just Genos' guess, was no less than an uppercut. There is a difference in character POV versus narrative. The hypothesis wasn't written merely to showcase Genos' intellect, like, ooh, he's smart, but that doesn't mean he has to be correct. Instead of that, it functioned as a narrative device providing a systemic explanation for Saitama's time travel event and cosmological changes. In this sense, it wasn't Genos theorizing in isolation, it was the narrator using Genos as the messenger to deliver newly brought cosmological concepts at that time, such as causality transcendence, time travel impact, parallel worlds, and the merging process tied to Saitama. But then why shown as a hypothesis? In science, hypotheses/theories often remain labeled as such, like asteroid-delivered water, human evolution, etc., but still serve as the most credible and widely accepted explanations. Since we can't go back in time to confirm them directly due to natural limitations, we rely on hypotheses as the best possible models. The same Genos calls it a hypothesis from his own perspective because, as a character, he can't directly prove it, but from the narrative standpoint, it's presented as the most accurate framework for understanding the events. The fact idiots in 2022 overlook this narrative role and dismiss the hypothesis as unreliable, but later Murata's choice to visually depict its contents, infinite universes bubbling forth, confirmed that the hypothesis was narratively true. Obviously, it's not Genos being right by chance. Honestly, you would look stupid if you say so, but the story embedded its cosmology through him. But then now MWI has been retconned, why is it still valid? If you're going to argue that the MWI is now retconned, and that this invalidates Genos' hypothesis, that will misread the situation. The concept of MWI introduced through Genos still stands since the hypothesis is still with us. What changed was the extent to which it was accessed in the narrative. Empty voids' dimensional travel powers are removed, which meant MWI as a visualized mechanic didn't reappear, but Genos' explanation of how timelines branched and merged, everything remains completely valid. So what we overall gathered here is, the hypothesis comes from the narrative, not just Genos in series knowledge. The word hypothesis reflects character perspective, not actual unreliability. Murata's illustrations later confirmed its accuracy. Retcons only altered powers, EV, not the cosmological understanding Genos described.